Nano Banana Pro is here. I don't need to tell you how powerful it is. It can achieve native 4K image quality. How long does it take to turn the latest Banana Pro into a PS plugin? Let's find out. Open the free Nano Banana workflow. In the ComfyUI templates, start the timer. Step 1. Delete the extra nodes. Step 2. Double-click and type PS to find the nodes. Connect 3 wires. Step 3. Ctrl+S to save the workflow. This PS Nano Banana plugin is now ready. Let's test it. As you can see, the image and prompt from PS have been sent into ComfyUI. Wait a moment, and this banana from Earth appears on the moon. Class dismissed. This free open-source AI plugin for PS can call popular closed-source models like Banana, Kontext, Midjourney, Dream 4.0. It can also use open-source models to achieve text-based editing, matting, removing, inpainting, outpainting, upscaling, and more. It can turn any ComfyUI workflow into a practical AI feature in PS. Stronger than Adobe's official paid features. No network restrictions, no hardware requirements. As long as your computer can run PS 2025, you can use it smoothly. Compatible with both Windows and Mac, and supports running locally or on the cloud. This video will cover node installation, node introduction, and turning local ComfyUI workflows into PS plugins. These 3 parts will be explained. AIGCTV has also deployed AI applications on Runninghub to make it easier for everyone to learn AI technology. First, you need to have ComfyUI. If you are a Windows user, I most recommend the official ComfyUI portable package and the Xiangongyun integration package. Here, I'll use the official ComfyUI portable package as an example. Choose this file package for AMD graphics cards, and choose this file package for NVIDIA graphics cards. Just unzip it directly to any path with only English characters. This is my installed ComfyUI integration package. There are a few essential nodes here. ComfyUI Photoshop. This is the node that connects ComfyUI to PS. For 3 Comfy, we need to use its group switching function. I will explain the specific usage later. ComfyUI RH API call. This is the node for calling Runninghub computing power. The others are some basic nodes I suggest installing. Since the node I recommend is the beta version 2.0.49, released by the original author Nima on Discord. You need to unzip this custom node into the custom nodes folder of your local ComfyUI. Then install the dependencies. Find your local Python path. I am using the official ComfyUI portable version here. After copying the Python path, go back to your ComfyUI Photoshop node, type cmd and hit enter. Enter this string of code in the command line, and hit enter. After it installs correctly, close this window. Then go back to the outermost directory. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, select Run NVIDIA GPU at BAT. Otherwise, select Run CPU at BAT. After all preparations on the ComfyUI side are done, the preparations on the PS side are relatively simple. Just copy this folder into the plugins folder of PS. Note that the PS version cannot be too old. PS 2025 and above will work. The latest PS 2026 version 27.2 has also been tested to run normally. It is recommended to use the Chrome browser to avoid connection errors. There are a few most commonly used ComfyUI Photoshop nodes. All can be found by double-clicking and typing PS. PS images is equivalent to load image in a workflow, meaning importing an image. PS strings is equivalent to the prompt in text encode, which is the keyword prompt. PS seed is equivalent to the random seed in the sampler, fixing the seed. PS slider float allows you to set start and end values, as well as the step value. The most common use is setting it from 0 to 1, equivalent to the denoise value in the sampler. Next is the moment to connect them up. Connect seed to the sampler seed. Connect the slider to denoise. Connect prompt to the prompt input box. Finally, there is a send to PS, equivalent to the save image node. Open the ComfyUI default workflow. Double-click to input PS strings. Replace the prompt. Here is a trick for controlling size in text to image. The PS images node can send the image from the PS canvas. Into ComfyUI, we add a getImageSize node. Then connect the width and height to the width and height of empty latent image. Finally, connect a send to PS, replacing the save image. Now this workflow has become a PS plugin. Enter a prompt to do a test. After clicking run, you can see ComfyUI starts generating the image, and the image is correctly sent into PS. Never forget to connect the PS seed to the sampler as well. Clicking this small loop icon means enabling random seed. The generated image will be different every time. Closing the random seed means a fixed seed, which can save time and computing power during testing. The string of numbers on the right means fixed replacement seed. We move the import image, prompt and seed these three parameters to the left. Then holding the left mouse button, select all the other nodes on the right. Ctrl+G to group them. Fill in the name you want to modify. And just like that, a function is created. Select the whole group again. Ctrl+C to copy. Then Ctrl+Shift+V to paste. This allows you to copy along with the connections on the left, improving efficiency. Rename the workflow above to Text to Image SD 1.5. Now let's demonstrate the image to image function. Add a VE encode. Connect the imported image to pixels. Connect the VE as well. The bottom two nodes are not needed anymore. Delete them. Connect latent to the sampler's latent. Connect PS slider float to the sampler's denoise strength. And like that, an SDXL image to image function is also ready. If there are multiple workflows, how do we make this kind of switch button in PS? It's very simple too. Double-click to call out the group bypasser node. This is the Rug3 Comfy node function mentioned earlier. It can quickly enable or disable the nodes inside an entire group. You can select the function you want in the upper right corner here. What I like to use most is single, because I hope to only call one function each time I run it. When selecting a function in the PS feature menu, it will also automatically switch in the ComfyUI workflow. Mastering this method, you can nest infinitely. Making a dozen like this, or even thousands of workflows is possible, as long as you are willing. Let's do a test to see if it works. Change the glass bottle to a wooden bottle. Denoising strength 0.7. You can see the composition remains consistent with the original image. It works. The smaller the value, the more it looks like the original image. The larger the value, the bigger the change. This is also a key principle in repainting/inpainting. It is also very convenient to call in PS. If you want to modify the vertical order between different functions, you can move the position of the entire group in the workflow. Watch the changes in the plugin function sorting as I move the workflow position. Next, I will demonstrate how to modify the dual image workflow. I am using the Kontext Pro workflow from the official ComfyUI templates. Delete all unnecessary nodes. Connect using two PS images nodes. For easy identification, I double-click the node below to rename it to Image2. The output node is Send to PS. Save. Tested in PS. Import two images. Image 1 is the image displayed on the current PS canvas. Image 2 is the layer to be selected in the canvas. So I hid this layer in PS. Enter prompt. The character is sitting cross-legged on the sofa. You can see the image generation was successful, but the shot composition is not quite what I imagined. If we want to merge three images together, it's also very simple. Place the puppy in the bottom left corner. Place the girl on the right side of the sofa. Writing complex prompts is not as simple as moving positions in PS. I connect the Image 1 node directly to the Kontext Pro node. Simply change the prompt to dog lying on the ground. Girl sitting cross-legged on the sofa. No specific orientation description is needed. A very good result came out in one go. This operation method, isn't it simpler and more efficient than inside a ComfyUI workflow? The crop function is also a very useful feature. You don't even need to modify the workflow. Just light up this crop icon. Input, remove reflection on glasses. The tens of millions pixel ultra-clear image will send the area selected by the selection tool to Kontext Pro for processing, while the conventional operation method in ComfyUI requires connecting cropping and stitching node groups in series. Friends who understand ComfyUI should know how efficient this is. Sometimes if the effect is not good, it might not be related to your prompt. For example, if I switch to Nano Banana The result is very good. This is also why in the last video, I added several models, because in different situations, each has its own advantages. The original code of the optimized PS plugin has been shared on GitHub. The next video will share the advanced usage of how to DIY hundreds of thousands of workflows from Runninghub into your own exclusive PS plugin.